Hey guys, it's TheComputertips, and today I'm back again with another latest tech news. This is, I believe, the second one to the series, and this includes news from the 30th, which was yesterday, and today the 31st. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with the rumor of the iPad 3. Now, remember I said in my last video that the iPad 3 will not be coming out next month, that the rumor was false of it ever coming out for next month or even possibly next year. Well, that the rumors have now continued, and they have put up the possible specification for it. It says the iPad 3 could include 4G and use Qualcomm LTE according to CNET. Level screen is expected to finally arrive on the iPad with Apple's next launch. It's going to include a 9.7-inch display and expected to be, I believe, 2040 x 1536 resolution. The display is also expected to use indium gallium zinc oxide, or IGZO. This is in order to increase resolution to full HD. The Wall Street Journal reported in November that Sharp will be making the displays for Apple next generation iPad, and that Sharp already supplies display for iPhones. Digitime, sorry about that, says that both Sharp and Samsung will be producing the high resolution display whose dimensions are the same as the iPad 2. iPad 3 will also could also have 14,000 mAh battery, says Digitimes. So the battery is going to be pretty good and it's going to last a while. But this is not expected to launch until 4 months from now. I believe there are already reports that it will start being assembled for next month. So in one way, the iPad 3 will start next month, but that's just the assembly. There will not be any release of it until maybe April or March, around that time, because that's basically the time where Apple usually releases their iPads. They did it the year before, and they did it this year as well, 2011, and they're most likely gonna do it 2012 around the same time, April and March. Alright, good news for New York users, or not users, well yeah, users and people who live in New York. Skype, as many of us know, if you've been to the airport lately, they give free Wi-Fi. Well, it seems that is now New York's turn to get free Wi-Fi for New Year's Eve. So today, the 31st, if you are in New York, you should be able to get free Wi-Fi from Skype. LG has a new 84-inch 3D TV. Now, I'm happy with my 24-inch and the 52 that we have in our living room. And many of you guys, I'm pretty sure, are happy with the size of your TVs, although maybe some of you guys aren't. But I guess LG thinks we're not happy with our size of TV, so they came up with an 84-inch TV. This will be the world's largest 3D ultra definition television, and it's 84-inch 3840 x 2660 resolution 3D display. This will include also 3D glasses. As you can see, the girl, she's holding 3D glasses. And I looked into the prices range around this, and from what Toshiba has, and I believe Samsung, if I remember right, this TV should be someplace around $11,700. So it's pretty expensive. It's not something you'll see in every household for a while. Alright, so you ever wonder who supports SOPA and who doesn't? I wonder all the time. Does the company I use or get service from support it, or doesn't it not? Or the website I go to, do they support it? Well, here's everybody who doesn't support it from the beginning. some famous companies you can find here as AOL, eBay, Facebook, Google, GroupShark, Mozilla, PayPal, Wikipedia, Reddit, Square, Craigslist, Tumblr, and Twitter. The rest, tell you the truth, I really have no idea who they are. I haven't looked into their companies, but you're also free to find out what kind of service they offer. And here are the people who changed their mind, or in political terms, the defectors. Business Software Alliance such as Apple, Microsoft, Adobe System, Intel, and others. So that's right, now Apple does not support the bill. Microsoft doesn't yet either. But this means at one point they did, but because of people raising up their awareness, or maybe complaining to the companies, or as they did to GoDaddy, they boycott, the companies changed their mind. So also Electronic Arts, Sony Electronics, Nintendo, and of course GoDaddy. Here are the people who are supporters: ABC, CBS, Comcast, Entertainment Software Association, ESPN, Major League Baseball, Marvel Entertainment, MasterCard, who else? Sony Music Entertainment, Universal Music Publishing Group, Visa, and Warner's Music Group. So all these companies support it. Of course, you gotta understand, anybody who is in TV related and who owns cable or anything like that is most likely going to support it. Although I do not see around here, if I look, I do not see cables like Dish Network or DirecTV, so they're not in there either, or Verizon. So I'm not sure if they're not even thinking about being taking word on any of this stuff, or they were just not included in the list that I found. But of course, just have to keep an eye out for these companies, because they are supporters, and they're going against everything you know right now of freedom of speech on the internet. This is extra news. Google Plus is estimated to already have 62 million users, and is expected to gain 625,000 new users per day. That means most likely around April, or not April, August, around there, the company can be, or the website Google Plus will most likely have, I say around, let me check my notes, 300 million users. So that's a lot of people who are going to be now members of Google Plus. But we don't know out of those 62 million who are inactive users. So they could have 62 million users, but maybe only in reality 50 million are active. And another fail from Apple, personally, I think, or not a fail, because every single Apple product gets jailbroken. Well, there's already a new jailbreak for Apple TV, and it was for the update 4.4.4, and that was the latest update that came out not too long ago. So sorry, Apple, you did not stop them from jailbreaking Apple TV with the new update. Now the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, gets involved and makes Verizon get rid of its $2 fee. Now in my last video, I talked about how Verizon was going to be charging you $2 to pay for your bill electronically. Well, the FCC got involved. They heard the word of the people, and they decided to make Verizon get rid of it. They did a full investigation on Verizon, and they found out that they did not have the right to charge you the $2 fee. But of course, knowing Verizon, they're gonna find some other way to charge you $2. No word of it yet if the same will be done for Sprint users. So if you are a Sprint user, sorry, but it looks like you're still gonna be paying those $2 just to pay for your bill electronically. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this news update, and let me know if you like it and leave a like.